What's going on? It's What You Want in Ark Survival Evolved. Today we have the East Lava Cave on the center map. Now if you have flyers disabled on your server, you're not going to be able to fly past the archway. Once you hit that archway, you will be kicked off your bird. Most likely fall into some lava. Have to get back down here. If you do have flyers turned off, you're going to have to transport an animal down here. If it's a Rex like this one, you have to get it down on a Quetzal. Maybe an RG can bring in a dire wolf a little easier. You know, whatever animal you choose to come in here with, you're going to have to get it airlifted if you do have your flyers turned off on your caves. We are playing on 5th Lobe Ark Server. We do have 2 times taming harvesting experience during the week. On the weekend, those numbers go to 4 times taming harvesting experience on the weekends. You want to come check us out on PC, hang out and play around? Put a link in the description below. This is the East Lava Cave on the center map. You do have 2 artifacts available, the massive as well as the strong. As with any cave, got a chance for some cave drops. Get your loot, get your booty, come on in, grab your artifacts, do what you want, go play your game. If you do manage to get a Rex in here, a lot of the bugs in here will avoid the Rex. They won't even look twice at you. Usually the only time you'll have to fight them is if you accidentally step on them. And they come and attack you at that point. But usually with the Rex you can just run on by. Only kill the ones you have to. If you bring a Thylacoleo or a direwolf in, probably have to do a little more fighting. You will need an animal that either has a big leg spread or a jump for a later spot in this map. There is some stairs on the second part of the map, that second part of the cave, where you're required to jump. The Rex can make it because he's so large, but the bear won't be able to get past that spot. The wolf can, the Thylacoleo can, raptors can. You know, it just depends on what you want to bring in here. So this first area here, grab our cave drops. There is a little pillar off to my right. Now to my left, leaning up against that shelf up there. We've gone up there a few times, haven't seen anything up there. Don't feel real confident that there's a drop that spawns up there, but always feel free to run up and take a look. We do know there's metal and some crystal up there. Not real sure about the drops on that location right there. This area here, there's some stairs down. We'll get back to those in just a moment. The platform on the other side, the little walkway there, is a dead end. This one will bring you around the corner. Right here in front of the door, occasionally there's a drop right there, right where I'm at right now. Come through the door, down the stairs. Now again, we really haven't seen very many drops down here. However, if you have an animal that jumps, Thylacoleo works really well in this area, or even the direwolf may be able to make the jump. Or if you're playing on a highly boosted server, you can save yourself a little bit of time. Coming down here, come around the stairs, come around the corner. Go through that doorway there at the bottom, and there's an area where you can jump to the next little hallway. Right through here and to the right. I usually come down just to make sure there's not a drop. Don't see anything. So from right there where those rocks meet up, that's where you could jump to the other hallway if you have an animal that jumps. I'm going to cut back up to the top of the stairs. We'll see you in just a moment. Alright, here we are coming back out of the hallway. Right up at the top earlier where we were just a moment ago. I'm going to head down these stairs on the right side. If you noticed on the left, that is the hallway that we were looking at where I said you could jump to it. Occasionally there is a drop down there. Sometimes you can see it from up here. And every time I don't see it, I always want to go take a look anyway. So come across the stone bridge here. Always keep an eye out in your corners. Looking for hidden loot, hidden booty. Eat what's in your way, kill what you want. Get the meat, get the riches. get them out of the way and get on with the game. This area here is a circle. The artifact of the massive is at the top here, which we'll get in just a moment. This platform is a round area with stairs around it, some pillars. Usually we'll throw a lap around it, take a quick run. Often there's cave drops that spawn in this area here, so make sure you go all the way around here, taking a look for loot. Get what you can to make your game easier. Now there is another spot here I'll show you later on. If your server has cave building available, then there may be a little spot where you could set up a little shack, maybe leave an animal down there. Fast travel back and forth, but if not, just fly it in every time. Not a big deal. The end of that hallway where we just were could be a drop down there. And this area here is where you want to make sure to go all the way around the outside. Around the outside, checking for cave drops. Artifact of the Massive is up at the top there. I want to take a look here, make sure I'm not missing anything. Walking kind of slow just to build up a little stamina. Relieve a little extra weight there. Do my part for the environment to help grow the crystals and the oil nodes. And let's move on. Like I said earlier, if you're on a Rex, pretty well everything will leave you alone. I don't know if you noticed the Arthropleura, the scorpions, really only bother you if you bother them when you're on a Rex. Every other animal that I've been in here with, everything attacks on sight. So what you come in with is your choice. If you're much tougher than I am, maybe you want to come in with just a pike or a sword. I don't really recommend it, but maybe you're Billy Badass. Get that centipede out of the way. I've already made almost the entire lap all the way around. I didn't see any cave drops in this area. Let's run up the stairs, see if I can avoid a few things. Get around that little guy. Juke to the left. Hang it tight right. As tight as a Rex can get it. Let's go up the ramp. Clear this area out so I can get off and not have to worry about dying. And here we are. Looks clear. Jump on down. Artifact of the Massive. Grab your artifact so you can take it home, store it away. Use it to summon the bosses later. Summon yourself to the bosses later. And we're going to head back out of here and head up to the top of the entrance where we first came in here. I'm going to clear these guys out. Looks like I could use a little weight reduction. When you finish killing these guys, I'm going to drop some items, free up some weight. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, here we are, back at the entrance to the Artifact of the Massive area. And when we come right here, we go left. There is a passageway down to get us back to the first open area. Taking this right bridge to the right. This is going to lead us over to the Artifact of the Strong. Make sure you're careful, watch your corners. If you're on an animal like a Rex who doesn't turn real tight, sometimes it's a little sketchy going around the corners. If you're on a fast animal, same thing. Maybe you want to slow down. Slow down a little bit, that way you can make that turn. You fall off of these ledges right here, there's a great chance you're going to fall in the lava. I think there are a few spots where you can actually land on a ledge. You won't fall directly into the lava. However, unless you got some grappling hooks, there's not a whole lot of options as far as where to go. So, make sure you stay on the bridge. Don't fall off. Take everything out that gets in your way. Enjoy the view. This is a good place to bring some food and water if you're on foot. Maybe a ghillie suit, keep you a little bit cooler. Directly off to the right here is a little bit of crystal and iron. Haven't seen an artifact down there before. You do want to take these stairs here to the left. Now this part where the stairs are busted, that's where you're going to have to jump if you're on a smaller animal. The Rex can make it all the way up against the side. But if you're on a smaller animal, you're going to want to bring in the Thylacoleo, maybe a dire wolf, a raptor, something that can hop that. The dire bear does great in here. However, at that spot right there, you're going to wind up leaving your bear if you want to come in further. Another drop in this area here. Let's see what we get. Ascendant slingshot. Yeah, maybe I should try it out now. Nah, I'll stick with the Rex. Go ahead and clean some of this up. Well, now let's go ahead and clean all of this up. What do you think? Yeah, there we go. We got everybody agitated. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, the Rex typically makes pretty short work of it. I'm going to finish this up and drop some more weight. I'll be back in a moment. Alright. Nice little Christmas pile there for the bugs that come by later. Now right behind me, I don't know if you noticed to the left there was an area that's a pretty large open area over there. Never seen a drop back in there, but if you can build on in your caves on your server, might be a nice little place to bring an animal in, build a little shack for it, a little home. Maybe put a bed in there, you could just fast travel back and forth. Only come down when needed. But never seen a drop over there, not too many, never seen any threats over there either. So anyway, this is the last little area here for the East Lava Cave on the center map. The artifact of the strong to the left on that little bridge right there to the left. Run to the back here and see if I can get a cave drop first. See if I can get another Ascendant slingshot or maybe the Omea saddle. That'd be awesome. What do we get? What do we get? Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll take that. Mastercraft fabricated pistol. See, the one I have now, I believe, is Journeyman. Take a look at the stats there. Yep. I'll be using that. Thank you very much. And what's that? Yeah. Yep. Definitely take that Mastercraft. Thank you. Let's try it out here. Let's see how it feels. Put a few rounds in it. Load it up. Ooh, yeah. That feels nice. Much better balance than the Journeyman one I had. Anyway, let's grab the artifact, get going, get up on out of here. Like I said, it's on this bridge right over here in front of us. To the right. Nothing's really going to bother you unless you step on it. Or you bite one of his friends. Yum. Get those guys out of the way. Get rid of these spiders. Oh, look at that dung beetle's a little irritated. Clear these guys out and grab my artifact. Alright. Oh, we got one straggler here. Oh, I'll get you. He's going to give it his all, isn't he? Going to keep on going to the end. Watch out! Ah. It's alright, I got him. Alright. The final artifact, the artifact of the strong here. Last one in the East Lava Cave. East Lava Cave on the center map. Come on in, grab your artifacts, grab your cave loot. Get your riches, get your booty. Kill the bugs, get the chitin. Come on in, do what you want. Go live your life, go play the game. Make sure you head out the same way that you came in. Got something to say? Drop it in the comments. If there's something you'd like to see, let me know. Thanks for coming by. We'll catch you next time.